Right friends, welcome back to News at a Glance. For 52nd week, landslide hit the southern city of Shenzhen in China, where several people died, and Shenzhen is one of the most important cities, highly industrialized cities, and several people lost their lives due to massive landslide which occurred in Shenzhen. Look into the next one. China accused United States of America for flying of a bomber B-52 over Spratly Islands. And please don't forget South China Sea, several islands are there where several countries like Vietnam, Malaysia, Philippines are claiming as their islands, but China wants to exercise their sovereignty, and they recently constructed an airstrip, and it is objected by the adjacent Asian countries, and United States of America is supporting some countries with regard to the dispute in several islands of South China Sea. 46 Indian sites are identified preliminarily for inclusion in World Heritage List of UNESCO. UNESCO is basically Paris-based organization which looks at the World Heritage List. At present, there are already 32 cultural and natural sites in the World Heritage List of UNESCO, and recently 46 Indian sites are shortlisted for further inclusion, which include Bishnupur Temple in West Bengal, then group of monuments in Mandu in Madhya Pradesh, Harmandir Sahib of Punjab, Baha'i Temple in New Delhi. Famous leader of Communist Party of Eastern India, Nurul Huda, passed away at the age of 86. The Bose Brothers and Indian Independence, an insider's account. This is the book written by Madhuri Bose. 33 out of 60 members of the Legislative Assembly of Arunachal Pradesh passed a resolution to remove Speaker Nabam Rebla, but Guwahati High Court intervened and stayed the decision. Look into the next one. Amblin Partners is the name given to the new film, television and digital content venture floated by Reliance Entertainment. Reliance Entertainment is owned by Anil Ambani, and DreamWorks Studios is owned by Steven Spielberg, and recently these two firms came together to establish Amblin Partners, new film, television and digital content venture. Look at the next one. Mireia La Laguna Royo of Spain has won the Miss World title for 2015, and recently this competition was held at Sania in China. Suzuki is the parent Japanese company of Maruti Suzuki, and they will establish 1.5 million units per annum plant at Hansalpur in Gujarat, and some of these cars will be exported to other countries. That means they will be manufactured in India and will be exported to other countries. Indian professional boxer Vijender Singh won the third successive bout in his career as he defeated his Bulgarian opponent. Afghanistan will become the 164th member nation of World Trade Organization, and please don't forget, Liberia will become 163rd nation. At present, there are 162 nations of World Trade Organization, and WTO is a Geneva-based organization, basically works for trade liberalization among the countries, and it was established in 1995, and at present there are 162 countries. Liberia and Afghanistan will join shortly. Barcelona Football Club has won the 2015 FIFA Club World Cup for third time, and the final was played at International Stadium at Yokohama in Japan, and they defeated the River Plate Football Club by 3-0. WhatsApp, the Facebook-owned messaging service, will launch video calling service. Tamil Nadu has written to centre to amend law so as to facilitate Jallikattu during the Pongal season. What is Jallikattu? Jallikattu is a taming of the bulls. And during Pongal season, one should not forget Jallikattu is famous in Tamil Nadu, whereas the cockfights are famous in Andhra Pradesh. Joint statement of India-Russia is titled Shared Trust New Horizons. This is the name given to the joint statement when our Prime Minister visited Russia recently. Tungabhadra Steel Products Limited. This was established initially as the joint venture of governments of Mysore and Andhra Pradesh. Subsequently, majority share was taken by Government of India. Now, Tungabhadra Steel Products Limited is jointly owned by Government of India, Government of Andhra Pradesh and Government of Karnataka, and this was established basically to manufacture the required steel products when the Tungabhadra Dam was constructed. And now this will be closed by giving voluntary retirement to the remaining employees. So, this Tungabhadra Steel Products Limited is situated in Karnataka. Crude oil prices slipped to 11-year low of $36 per barrel and they are reducing further. Maharashtra government stated that it will file an appeal in Supreme Court in the hit and run case of Salman Khan. Bombay High Court acquitted Salman Khan of all the charges and Maharashtra government now stated that it will file an appeal in Supreme Court. Looking to the next one, Dr. Rakesh Jain got the prestigious award in United States of America when the United States President Barack Obama presented him the National Medal of Science. National Games in the year 2019 will be hosted by Andhra Pradesh. Looking to the next one, BSF jet crashed at 5 kilometers from the Delhi airport by hitting a wall at Baktola village in Dwarka and all 10 were killed. Novak Djokovic and Serena Williams, please don't forget, Novak Djokovic belongs to Serbia and Serena Williams belongs to United States of America. They have been named ITF World Champions for the year 2015 and each of them, please don't forget, have won 3 Grand Slam titles each in the year 2015 and at the same time women's doubles champions are India's Sania Mirza and Martina Hingis of Switzerland. SAF Suzuki Cup football tournament was recently held at Thiruvananthapuram and in the final India defeated Afghanistan. Recently, United States of America raised the fee for H1B visas and L1 visas. H1B and L1 visas are the temporary work visas for skilled professionals and India accounts for almost 67% of H1B visas and recently United States of America raised the visa fees to $4,000 and $4,500 for H1B and L1 respectively and India expressed its concern because it will affect the software firms. Look into the next one. In his Christmas message, Pope Francis says that the world is intoxicated by consumerism and hedonism, wealth and extravagance. What is the meaning of hedonism? Hedonism is the concept where people feel that life is there for satisfying the pleasures or to enjoy to the maximum. That is the concept of hedonism. Andy Murray won the BBC Sports Personality of the Year award. Look into the next one. FIFA President Sepp Blatter and Michael Platini, who is the head of European football, they were banned from football for 8 years. Blatter was fined 50,000 Swiss francs and Platini 80,000 Swiss francs. Veteran actor Sadhana Shivdasani passed away at the age of 74. Her famous films include Love in Shimla, Shree 420. Good Governance Day was celebrated on 25th December. It is the birthday of former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Look into the next one. Tata Power Company signed MOU with the Ministry of Development of Russia Far East to explore and develop investment opportunities in the energy sector. Reliance Jio Infocom Limited launched 4G services for its employees, and commercial launch will take place later. And please don't forget, the brand ambassador for Reliance Jio Infocom Limited is Shah Rukh Khan. Asia's largest science and technology festival, popularly known as the Tech Fair, was held at IIT Bombay, when 1.5 lakh students from 2,500 colleges in India participated, and this is patronized by UNICEF and UNESCO also. Prime Minister Narendra Modi stated that Startup India, Stand Up India will be unveiled on January 16. The Prime Minister stated that DBTL scheme, or you can say direct benefit transfer of LPG, reached 15 crore people, which set Guinness Book of World Records. And this DBTL scheme is named PEHL, and PEHL means Pratyaksh Hanstantrit Labh. Ramadi, an important city in Iraq, taken over by Iraqi army from ISIS militants. Look into the next one. AIIB will be functioning from early next year, and the bank's establishment came after 17 founding members of AIIB, which accounts for over 50% of the share capital, ratified the agreement. And please don't forget, AIIB will be headquartered in Beijing, and New Development Bank, or you can say BRICS Bank, will be headquartered in Shanghai. Alleged assault on Indian workers strained ties between India and Saudi Arabia. When reports came that several Indian workers were assaulted in Saudi Arabia, India expressed its protest to Saudi Arabia. The birth anniversary of Srinivasa Ramanujan on 22nd December is observed as National Mathematics Day. National Waterways Bill was passed by Lok Sabha, declaring 106 additional inland waterways as national waterways. 15-seater eco-friendly bus colored in green and blue was flagged off by the Prime Minister for members of Parliament, and the battery was developed by ISRO. Pawan Kumar Agarwal was appointed CEO of FSSAI to succeed Yudhvir Singh Malik. Food regulator is FSSAI, and it is in the news recently because of Maggi controversy of Nestle. Look into the next one. National Consumer Day is observed on 24th December. On this day, Consumer Protection Act came into existence in the year 1986. CCEA gave approval for implementing Blue Revolution. CCEA means Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. It approved implementation of Blue Revolution at an outlay of Rs 3,000 crore over a period of 5 years for development of fisheries. Union Cabinet has approved the revised cost of 1,775 crores for construction and completion of Salma Dam. Please look into this slide. I have given all the details about Salma Dam. Salma Dam is in Afghanistan, and India is constructing this dam. The work started long time back in 1988, and because of various reasons it could not be completed till date, and the Union Cabinet approved the revised cost, and it is now scheduled to be completed by the year 2016. Colonel C.K. Naidu Lifetime Achievement Award 2015 of BCCI has gone to former wicketkeeper batsman Syed Kirmani, and the award comprises trophy, citation and a check for Rs 25 lakhs. And Syed Kirmani belongs to Karnataka. Look into the next one. United Nations General Assembly adopted a resolution to designate 5th November as the World Tsunami Awareness Day. Then Indian Oil Corporation Limited topped the Fortune 500 list of Indian companies for 2015 with annual revenue of around 4.5 lakh crore, and this is the 6th consecutive time that IOCL topped the Fortune 500 list of Indian companies. Right? Axis Bank will be the first in the country to tie up with e-Mudra. This is government certifying authority to introduce e-sign. So, with the tie-up with e-Mudra, Axis Bank became the first in the country to introduce e-sign, and please don't forget, ICICI Bank became the first in the country to issue train tickets through its website. The United States of America lifted 40-year-old ban on export of crude oil. Miss Philippines Pia Alonzo Wertbach was crowned Miss Universe 2015. Look into the next one. AIFF Player of the Year and Women Footballer of the Year award was presented to Bengaluru FC midfielder Eugenson Lingdo and striker Bala Devi respectively. Look into the next one. 106 drugs were added to National List of Essential Medicines by the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Last one. Oscar-nominated American science fiction writer George Clayton Johnson passed away in Los Angeles, United States of America. Right friends, please do join for other modules. Have a nice day. Thank you.